YouTube. So I made a burger. It's got bacon and salsa on it. And the batch of wands is quite literally almost done. And it looks good. The salsa I got on here is Tostitos habanero chunky salsa. And a little bit of that bacon and burger patty on top. Yeah, that looks good. Something to eat, better than nothing. I'm going to squish it down. It actually looks a lot healthier than some of the burgers I've been making recently. I would have put cheese on it if I would have had some, but that's alright. My wands are almost done, and I can get a little bit of groceries when I get my wand money. So I'm not tripping out about it at the moment. Pretty much the same method that I do with all my burgers. I cook the buns in the grease. This will probably be just as good with cheese, but yeah, it could be worse, right? Yeah, let's give this a go. Mm-hmm. See the salsa, the bacon. There's a little bit of pink in the middle. Just a little bit of pink in the middle. This is definitely medium rare. Nice. If I had to give this burger a name, it'd be the bacon salsa burger. And you don't have to use extremely hot salsa. You can use a mild salsa too if you wanted, but mm. Yeah, dude, you throw on some Doritos and some cheese with this, dude, that would knock it out of the park. Hell yeah. I toasted the I toasted the buns first, and then I cooked the burger patty. And then while I was cooking the bacon, I put the salsa on top of the burger patty. After I got done cooking the bacon, I put the bacon on top of the salsa. Boom. Mm. Oh yeah, this is good. Mm. Mm-hmm. That burger was pretty dank, ma'am. Mm. Hopefully that's looking kind of shiny. Oh, man. That burger hit the spot. Bring that one over here to dry a bit more. It's dry enough I can take it off the workbench. That batch looks good. So as soon as that one's done drying completely, I can get them listed. Now that last one is still drying just a bit more, but as soon as that one's done drying, I can get them listed. I cannot say when it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be before Valentine's Day. I can definitely assure you a batch will be for sale on Etsy before Valentine's Day. I made sure of that. There are 14 wands going into this batch, and that should do just nicely. That'll give me some money to get a little bit of groceries and, you know, take a girl out if I can make it happen. Pull some guitar strings, see what I can do. I gotta make sure my wands are shipped first. It didn't take too long to get it done. If I bust through it, YouTube, it definitely gets done. Now, because it is Valentine's Day, I will be offering 2 different styles of wands for the holiday. We have the pink parlor wand and just the regular pink wand. Yeah. These are the only 2 in the batch that are like that. So once they're sold, they're sold. I'll probably do another pink wand or 2 for the next batch, but after February. You know what I'm saying. After February, that's just not gonna happen, or at least for my wands. So, the holiday wands are only exclusive around the particular holiday in which they pertain to. A couple of my female fans will be looking at that going, shit. Don't get me wrong, female fans are nice, but if it's not here in town, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about long distance. No. Long distance relationships are hard to make work, and 9 times out of 10, they never usually work. I'd much rather date a chick here in town who's close to my age, or, you know what I'm saying, at least in her 20s. Yeah. The last song on my album is Demon Wings, and I think it'll be a kick-ass song. I got some opening guitar for it. It sounds pretty cool. I might have made that burger for YouTube before, but if I didn't, eh. That burger was tasty though. That definitely hit the spot. I don't eat beef like 3 times a day. That's just unhealthy. But once or twice a day doesn't hurt. A steady diet of beef and protein. That's why I'm so bloody ripped. Yeah. These haters have, they ruined a relationship I had, but that's her loss, and I'm not gonna let that stop me from getting a girlfriend. I know these haters would love to see me miserable and pissed off all the time, but that's just not gonna happen. No. And if none of the chicks here in town want to date me, that's their loss, not mine. Although I can't say that for sure because I don't know. I haven't met them all personally. That's just my vote of confidence speaking. Yeah. Quite frankly, I'm tired of letting rejection get to me. It's stupid. And one of the reasons why I quit bitching about being single, and this is the truth of it, you see a lot of older couples who are losing their significant other half every day. You know, elderly couples who've been married for 60, 70, 80, 90 plus years, you know. And it sucks, you know, but that's life. And you want to bitch because you're single. That's just, you know, boo-hoo. That's how I feel about it, you know. There's certainly a lot worse pain to be in. Imagine if you were married to somebody for 80 plus years and one of you died before the other one. That would suck. You know, that closeness that you developed with that person over the years is now just gone. And all you have is their memories. It's even sadder when they forget that their other half has passed away and they'll wander the house or wander the nursing home looking for them and they can't find them. You know, it's... And you want a bitch because you're single. Wow. You go to visit them in the nursing home. Hey, where's so-and-so? I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, so-and-so died 4 years ago, remember? Oh. 5 minutes later. Hey, where's so-and-so? I haven't seen them in a while. So if you're of age and you have somebody you care about, cherish them because tomorrow is not promised. You know what I'm saying? You gotta enjoy life for the simple things and make life happen for you, you know. And being as that Valentine's Day is coming around the corner, I don't want to hear any excuses from women who say they have a hard time on the dating scene. Bullshit. Women have a much easier time on the dating scene than men because women have a gift that shouldn't be shared with just anyone now. You know what I'm saying? This is why you see men buying drinks for women at the bar, you know. I don't want to hear any excuses about you being too fat or certain body parts being too small or any of that. I don't want to hear it. You want to choose to sit on your ass and watch Oprah and stuff your face with Ben & Jerry's ice cream and chocolate-covered cherries and bitch and whine because no guy wants you. That's your choice. You know, you can get up, stop feeling sorry for yourself, and go out there and get you some. If you're old enough to go to a bar, save up some money. Go to the bar, have a couple drinks, talk to some people, socialize a little bit, you know. And not every guy you meet's an asshole. I know it's hard to believe because most women have been taught growing up that all men are just pigs. Instead of focusing on the good men they have in their life, maybe it's a father, a brother, or a cousin. You know, they're generalizing all men as one. And women get so pissed off when men do this shit. Not all women are like that. And then, well, you know, but it's a two-way street with that crap, man. And when men and women are just like each other on a lot of issues, that's the thing of it. You know, is if you think you're depressed because you're lonely on Valentine's Day, boo-hoo. I guarantee you there's some sorry sack of shit dude that's just as lonely as you are. And chances are you'll probably run into him at the bar and you might hit it off. You never know. But you're not going to know until you go out and try. And quite frankly, YouTube, Instead of being depressed that you're single on Valentine's Day, celebrate it, you know. I would much rather be single than in a relationship with a girl who doesn't appreciate me or treat me with respect. And women feel the same way, dude. A lot of women do not want to be in a relationship with some douchebag who treats them like shit and disrespects them. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of women who get suckered into that kind of relationship end up becoming trapped because they get used to the person they're with, and because of all the physical and or mental abuse, it drags them down slowly, and over time they feel like they can't do any better because that's all they're used to. And for them to be treated with respect, it would take them out of their comfort zone. And that's just cold hard truth, YouTube. And this is why a lot of women will stick around with the asshole they're with, because they don't know what they want, and because they're so accustomed to being treated a certain way that the idea of them being treated with respect is a foreign concept. And it's unfortunate that women get treated like this, you know. And that's just the sad truth of it, YouTube. You know, and just because you think, oh, you're a woman, you encounter double standards. Men, unfortunately, encounter double standards too, you know. This negative stereotype that all men want is you know what, you know what I'm saying? That makes women entitled to dick, and it makes it so that if they get rejected, you know, the first response is, what are you, gay? You know? And the dude's like, no, I have a wife. Or no, I have a girlfriend. I'm not interested in, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. And it's so fucking true, it hurts. Saying that all men want is sex is no different than saying all women want is dick. It's no different. And you want to call me an asshole for saying it, but it's the truth. And a lot of people will say, no, actually it's different. How is it different? The only difference is society doesn't say that about women. They say that about men, though. That's the only difference. At least women should be grateful because their needs are met. They're taken care of, you know, which is good. The thing you have to realize is that women do have privilege. They may not have equal rights on everything, but on most things they do. If there's a crowd of people and some dude's beating the shit out of a woman, people are going to come to her defense. They're going to kick his ass. Whoa, hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But if you flip the script, and if it's a woman beating the shit out of a dude, the dude's masculinity is ridiculed. He's called a pussy, a faggot, and a crybaby, and a sissy. Oh, look at this wimp getting his ass kicked by a girl. And that kind of talk is not only demeaning to men, but it's also demeaning to women. To suggest that a woman's not tough enough to take on a man is bullshit. You know, there really is no tougher sex, you know, because the roles have switched over the last several thousands of years. The first humans that existed, men were genetically tougher than women when the first humans existed. But over time and evolution and the gender roles switching, now both sexes are equally tough because you have to be in this world we live in, you know. Men are constantly told, suck it up, quit being a pussy, quit crying about it, you know. Women are told you gotta be tougher than men. And that kind of crap creates a negative imbalance, YouTube. When men are told you gotta toughen up, suck it up, crybaby, and women are told, gotta be tougher than the boys, you know. It creates this negative imbalance amongst the genders. So even before some of these girls are old enough to date, they're already instilled with this negative gender stereotype that all men are just pigs. So right off the bat, they're coming into the dating scene defensive. Which, you know, it's good to keep your wits about you, but if you're so defensive, you come off as insufferable, you know, you're going to find it hard to date. And that goes for both genders. You know, men and women will experience bad relationships. It's part of dating, unfortunately. This is why I say you should focus more on your career than you should on dating, you know, because you have plenty of time in your life to date, but you only have so much opportunity to establish a solid career, you know. And what's better, you know, establishing a solid career and making some decent money, or having a semi decent career and going from one shitty relationship to the next, whining because all men and all women are the same. Wah, 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 wah. And here's the thing of it. When you establish a good career and make yourself some decent money, you open up your ball game on the dating scene. That's something to think about. Most people don't realize they're more concerned about dating itself than the fundamental principle behind it, you know. Establishing a good career is much like building a house. You need a solid foundation to start your platform. Otherwise, if you don't have a solid start, it's just going to collapse. That's how a lot of businesses end up failing, is because they don't think a certain way. They think, oh, just build it up with no support and watch it crumble, you know. And if you want a business to last, you gotta have a solid support structure for it. That's just how it is. Yeah. Imagine for just 1 second, ladies, if little boys were taught growing up all women are just bitches. Trust and believe you'd hate that, and wouldn't that get annoying? Oh, wait, that does exist. Men get called pigs all the time, and women get referred to as bitches. It's disgusting, you know, the way society treats people. It really is, you know. And that's just my point. Don't refer to women as bitches. It's disgusting. They're not dogs in heat, you know. Unless, of course, unless it's deserved, you know. Unless she's being a royal bitch, then okay, then okay, it's deserved, you know. If you're being a meanie and someone who's not very nice, if you're mean to people and you treat people like shit, then okay, yeah, the title's rightfully deserved. If you're the kind of person that thrives off of drama and watching other people suffer, oh yeah, there are catty women like that exist, and it's, ugh, dude. Men do this shit too. There are these people who just get off on watching other people go through drama because they think it's funny, you know. Well, it's not going to be very funny for them when they have no friends because they did it to themselves. You know, you focus on making friends and having a good career before you focus on a romantic relationship, and I guarantee you'll have more options when you're ready to make that decision. That's something to think about, you know. Because dating is like getting into a hot tub that's way too hot. You jump in as fast as you can, you're going to burn yourself. You got to take your time and just ease your way into it. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? And I don't want to hear any excuses from the ladies on Valentine's Day today. Or any day for that matter. But especially on Valentine's Day when it does happen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm too fat. No guy's going to want me. please. I've met a couple of dudes that I've literally met a couple of dudes who are into fat chicks, so I don't want to hear it. Oh, my ass is too flat. No guy's gonna want me. That's an excuse. And here's something else that'll help you on the dating scene. Stop comparing yourself to members of your own gender. You hear women that are constantly comparing themselves to other women, and men do this shit too. Oh, I wish I had her hair. It's stupid, YouTube. Yeah. That burger was delicious, but this piece of advice is even more delicious. Now, what happens to a lot of people who are in a rush to find companionship or go long distance? People who are in a rush to find companionship or go long distance with their companionship will eventually be unhappy with their decision. It never fails. It never fails, YouTube. It never fails. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, tubes. No, what women have is special, and you shouldn't just share your special with anyone, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink. Yeah. And that's what guys need to realize when it comes to relationships. You know, they need to be a bit more understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm jiving at. Another provoking pipe thoughts, I suppose. Oh, here he goes again, bitching about double standards. He's got like 100 videos on those. If the end result is that men and women understand each other a bit better and people are thus a little bit smarter after watching it, then I don't see it as a problem. I see it as a goddamn solution. I mean, you constantly see these videos of these YouTubers. Why dating sucks in 2018? Why dating sucks in 2019? It's like, maybe it would suck less if people understood each other a little bit better. I don't know, that's just a thought I had. You know. But, again, just a thought. Anyways, tubes, back at you with another Pipe Thoughts video. I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. And if you like the provoking Pipe Thoughts, please subscribe to the channel for more. It helps with keeping the videos out there, and you know, it helps other people out because they get the advice they need. Anyways, tubes, I'll catch you later.